Peace. Peace, love, and life, family. Peace, love, and life. I hope everyone out there is trying to become the best version that they can be and vibrate to the highest frequency they can vibrate to on this physical plane. And with that said, this is part 2 of marijuana is connected to spiritual enlightenment, okay? So I got a lot of good feedback from the last video I did yesterday or the day before. You know, and I also got a lot of negative feedback. So in this video, I'm going to break this down a little more, okay? So the metaphysics of marijuana. And the stuff in the back of my car just came from camping, so that's just blankets and shit. It ain't nothing too crazy. I know it kind of looks crazy in the video, but I just went camping. I was connected with nature. So anyway, marijuana, right, and how it's connected to spiritual enlightenment. Okay, so if we observe, because this is why we are here on this physical realm, we are to observe and we are to, you know, connect with the good and bad, all right? So when it comes to observing, right, if we look at certain spiritual groups, so if we look at the Rastas, right, the Rastas, they grow their hair, okay, and they smoke tons of weed. And these people are some of the most spiritual people on this physical realm. Family, let's tap in now, okay, let's tap in. So let's look at Bob Marley. He was a Rasta, right? Bob Marley, you know, they say he was a pothead, whatever. He was smoking tons of weed. But most people don't realize that Bob Marley was a highly spiritual man. Bob Marley was connected to the spiritual realm. Bob Marley was connected to that divine feminine, to that love frequency. Okay, so Bob Marley literally united the whole world through music. And as he was making his music, he was high. Bob Marley's music wouldn't have touched as many people if he wasn't high, family. I'm going to tell you that now. So now we know that there is a divine energy connected to the marijuana. Just like we broke down in the last video how marijuana, when you smoke the good weed, you know all the gas that people want, the good bud, you feel me? The high-grade marijuana is feminine. It's the feminine plant of the marijuana plant, okay? Because there's a male plant and there's a feminine plant. So the good weed that people want is the feminine plant. Okay, now let's look at the feminine plant. The feminine plant needs more sun than the male plant when it comes to producing the weed. Okay, and what do we know about the sun? The sun is connected to divine information. Okay, you get information from the sun. You get light codes from the sun. Your DNA gets unlocked through the sun, due to how much sun you are getting. Okay, so literally when you are smoking weed, you are literally smoking the sun type shit. You're smoking all the information that this plant has soaked up. Okay, this is why certain people smoke weed and they tap into other frequencies. They tap into other information. Okay, they tap into that one stream of consciousness that we all have access to. It makes it a little easier for certain people to tap into that consciousness. And I'm not about to get like, I'm a conscious, smart guy anyway. I don't need weed to access the spiritual realm or anything to be enlightened. But I know the metaphysics of weed. Okay, now I'm not about to get on here and tell people to smoke weed. If you're an adult and you've never smoked weed like that, don't start smoking weed. It's just not for you. The marijuana frequency and the marijuana spirit connects with certain people. Okay, marijuana is definitely not for everybody. If you're a young king watching my page, because I know I got a lot of young brothers that watch my page, man. If you're not smoking weed, don't start smoking weed, bro, because there is a lot of weed out here that is GMO, genetically modified. So you're not going to get the full potential and the full frequency of the weed because it's not even really weed anymore. These motherfuckers is using certain things to dumb us down and to fuck up your spirit. But if you know who's cultivating weed, you know where your weeds come from, partake in your weed, man. Partake in your weed because, like I said, weed is connected to spiritual enlightenment. All right, we got to get in tune, man. We got to get in tune. And you know how weed, like I said, it's green, okay? We know that the heart chakra emulates with the color green. When you go out in nature in the summertime, everything is green. If you're really connected in, you're able to feel this love frequency that is permeating through nature, okay? And marijuana also connects you to the love frequency. When I smoke marijuana, I feel more loving. You feel me? I almost, you know, it heightens my empath abilities, so I'm able to feel other people's energy more, okay, due to the marijuana that I'm smoking, man. You know, so like I said, this is deep, and we got to get in tune with the metaphysics of certain things on this physical realm, man. So when you are smoking good weed, you are literally ingesting the sunlight. You're ingesting the information. All right, family? So, you know, there's nothing pseudo about this, man. There's nothing pseudo. Some of the most spiritual people on this physical realm smoke weed every day. Every day they smoke marijuana. And these are some of the most spiritual people, man. You feel me? If marijuana wasn't here, this physical realm would not be as spiritual. I'm gonna tell you that now, man. There has been people who has changed this whole world due to thoughts that they downloaded through the marijuana that they were smoking. Okay, so let's get in tune, family. Peace.